Welcome to Tribal Review. Coming up in this episode, we'll see how students feel over the story called Night.
Also on the broadcast, we'll find out how students feel about the certain celebrities boycotting the Oscars.
Hey Florida State High School, I'm Cole Friel. Today is National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. Celebrate by telling a fairy tale.
And I'm Liana Lador. Today is Friday, February 26, 2016, and here are some of the interesting news stories for this week.
On Tuesday, the Independence City Council refused a financing plan that would have built a grocery store at US 24 and Salem Drive in Northeast Independence. A price chopper was supposed to be built into the northeast of Quick Trip, but that could result in an empty building if there isn't much business in the area that could support both of the grocery stores. Officials for the Arrowhead proposed a SID petition to the city last week. What they were wanting to do is expand Sunfresh by 10,000 square feet from 40,000, renovate the interior, and redo the entire facade for the grocery store.
In Gujarat, India, a village banned unmarried women and minor girls from owning cell phones. Women who violated the ban was fined about $30, and the person who reported them was rewarded $3. Villagers view cell phones as tools that are used by young people who leave homes and elope. The only time girls are allowed to use their phones are when they are being supervised by their parents or if they attend college. The sophomore English classes are reading the book Night by Elie Wiesel. Cerulean Jones went out to see how some sophomores were enjoying the book.
One of the first Nazi concentration camps opened in March 1933. Haley Smith expresses why we should remember the Holocaust.
Because we can learn from our mistakes that we made back then and grow from them.
At the age of 15, Elie Wiesel was sent to Auschwitz with his family and more than 6 million Jews. Devin Page says that the book Night messes with his emotions.
The book Night does, it messes with my emotions. It's kind of sad because thinking that what if my family got split in Auschwitz and I'll probably never see him again. It raises many questions and messes with a lot of emotions.
After the book Night, Elie Wiesel released 2 more books, Dawn and Day, which formed a trilogy over the Holocaust. Carmen Cuellar says that the book Night helps you learn more about what happened inside of the concentration camps.
It's pretty good. It helps you learn more about what happened inside.
In January of 1945, Elie Wiesel's father died in the Buchenwald concentration camp. Des Griswold says that he would have escaped the concentration camps.
Yep, I would have ran. I would have got away.
The Holocaust lasted for 4 years and ended May 8, 1944. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Cerulean Jones.
Thanks, Cerulean. When we come back, we'll find out how students feel about the recent Anne Frank play.
Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time. Choose from a variety of fresh, great-tasting foods and custards to be prepared by their friendly staff. Let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness. As Craig Culver has said, every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy.
Welcome back. This past week, the English 2 classes went on a field trip to see the Diary of Anne Frank play. Ashley Godsey went out to see how students felt.
Around 300 Florida State sophomores went to see the Anne Frank play. Brooke Clark tells us what she knew before the play.
That she was a Jew, and that she had a diary, and that she died.
Many people found the Holocaust a tragedy. Roman Fierro tells us how he felt about Anne Frank.
It was really sad because it was based on true events, explaining how a little girl was kept in a tight space for a long time, and then as she thought it was about to end, her life came to an end as well.
The sophomore students enjoyed the play. Tylisha Burnt tells us her favorite part.
The kiss, because it was like so dramatic and like it came out of nowhere, you know.
After watching the play, I learned more about the horrors the Jews went through during the Holocaust. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Ashley Gatsu.
Thanks, Ashley. We'll be back in a moment with the Kansas City Sports Report.
Enjoy a dance club experience at Lunar Bowl with disco lighting, current and classic music videos playing on our 10-foot big screens and your BFFs. Explore one of our weekend Cosmic Bowling sessions and get your bowling groove on.
Josh Smith is here with us now with this week's Kansas City Sports Report.
Thanks, Liana. Andy Reid has recently had knee surgery, putting him out of being able to participate in the most important week for prospects wanting to join the team, the Scouting Combine next Tuesday in Indianapolis. The Missouri Comets have defeated the Syracuse Silver Knights 8-4, giving them a perfect undefeated away season. The MASL champs will come back home to host the Baltimore Blast. With the Royals not re-signing Alex Rios, Jared Dyson will now get his time to show he can be more than just a backup. Coach Ned Yost believes that Dyson has deserved this opportunity for working and preparing himself for years. That's it for Kansas City Sports Report. I'm Josh Smith. We'll be back with more stories on Tribal Review after these messages.
Toscanos is the best place to get an upscale Italian dining experience with a hometown feel. Start out with enjoying delicious warm bread while the cooks prepare your entree to be served to you fresh. Toscanos offers a vast menu of pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. They offer carryout and can cater to any event. Let Kirk and John give you a taste of Little Italy at Toscanos, located at 312 South Hudson Street in Buckner.
Welcome back. The diversity of the Oscars has certain celebrities boycotting the Oscars. Shelby Stobart went out to see how students feel about them.
The 88th annual Oscar Award nominees are all white for the second year in a row. Taylor Wisely explains how she felt about the listings.
I feel as if they were good enough to be nominated, and that's how it goes.
The Oscars hadn't seen a completely white acting nominee list since 1997. Josh Carpenter thinks that the listing should be changed.
I think so.
Leonardo DiCaprio has been nominated 161 times. Chandler Wallner thinks he won't be winning an Oscar this year.
Probably not.
Actors like Will Smith, who played in Concussion, felt slighted. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Shelby Stobart.
Thanks, Shelby. We'll be back with your entertainment news in just a bit.
There's always fun in store at Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more in Independence. Visit the store, choose, create, and celebrate your customized design on a wide selection of apparel and gifts. Your order can be printed and ready within 24 hours. Let Big Frog outfit you today.
Welcome back. Now here's your entertainment news from Cerulean Jones.
Thanks, Cole. Since 2014, the singer-songwriter Kesha has been trying to get out of her contract with her producer, Dr. Luke, and Sony Music Entertainment. Kesha claims that Dr. Luke has inflicted different kinds of abuse upon her, but he has denied all of the accusations. Far Cry Primal was released February 23rd. The game takes place in a prehistoric habitat. The game focuses on a Stone Age warrior named Takar, who fights against other tribes in order to take back the land of Oros. That's it for entertainment. I'm Cerulean Jones.
Thanks, Cerulean. People have the most important thing to them, and Wyatt Smith went around and asked them what it is and why.
Everyone has that one thing that means the most to them. I found out what it was and why from some students.
The most important thing to me is probably mud, because you can bathe in it, you can go mudding. Yay!
The most important thing to me is probably my four-wheeler, because they're fun to ride.
The most important thing to me is family, because they're always there.
The most important thing to me is basketball, because my dad, he wants me to play basketball when I get older, and I just want to do that.
The most important thing to me is my family, because they keep me from doing bad stuff and only good stuff.
The most important thing to me is basketball, because I love to play basketball and it's fun.
The most important thing to me is my family and friends, because they're always there for me when I need them.
The most important thing to me is my family, because they're always there for me and I know that I can trust them.
The most important thing to me is my car because it gets me places. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Wyatt Smith.
Thanks, Wyatt. That's it for this week on Tribal Review. I'm Cole Friel.
And I'm Liana Lador. We'll see you next time.